section. All right, where are you watching from? I would like to know where you are watching from. Kindly drop it in the comment section, all right, in the live chat. Awesome. Okay, it's about that time, and we are going to be digging deep into technical analysis using price action. Okay, technical analysis using price action. Now, my name is Tunmise Olaoluwa. All right, great. So a quick disclaimer, right? Leverage trading involves risk, trade responsibly, and note that regional restrictions applies. Okay? And this session is for educational purpose only and not a financial advice. It's important to note that past performance does not indicate future results. Okay? Awesome. Now, a quick about. I have 7 years experience in the trading space and a solid background in finance and quantitative analysis. My trading results have been consistently profitable across various strategies. I frequently trade price actions, momentums, trends, candlestick patterns, primarily focusing on EURUSD, GBPJPY, and USD/JPY. Now, here is a quick agenda of today's session. We'll be discussing the use of top to bottom strategy. We'll review the EURUSD currency pair. We'll review the price movement of EURUSD. We'll equally review any currency suggested by the audience and answer some questions. Okay? I want to believe you are clear and you are following. So if you are clear and you are following, please do well to drop a comment in the chat box. Okay? Do well to drop a comment in the chat box. Now, a quick organizational issues that we need to take note of. This session will last for 45 minutes. And it's important that we use the YouTube live chat to ask your questions during the webinar. And I will periodically check the chat to answer them all. So I'll periodically go through the chat to answer your questions. Now, this strategy will be focused on one, what strategy does this consist? One, the strategy is focused on analyzing historical price movement, utilizing candlestick formation, chart patterns, and market structure. Now we might ask, what kind of trader is this suitable for? Now this is suitable for position trader, swing trader, and intraday trader. Now, when do you use this strategy? You use this strategy during high liquidity periods, time frame from 1 hour to 1 month. Okay? And now let's get to the real deal on the live trading session. Awesome. So here is our live trading session. Okay, we currently don't have active trades, so we've closed all our trades, and we are going to. This is EURUSD. Okay. So let's take this off so we can have a wider screen. Awesome. So this is EURUSD. We want to analyze the EURUSD market. Yeah, so one important thing we're going to do is we go to the highest time frame, because what we are currently doing is what we call the top to bottom approach. the top to bottom approach. All right, so we're going to start from the highest time frame on our chart. So this is the highest time frame on our chart. The next thing we are going to do is to map out levels of support and resistance. Okay, levels where price has respected. Okay, and where levels where buyers have respected and levels where sellers have respected. So we are going to outline the strategy. Now horizontal here, we have this horizontal line. Here we are able to map out levels of support and resistance. So we can see that this level here is a support zone. This level here is a support zone. This level here is another support zone. Another resistance zone. This level here is a resistance zone. This level here is also another resistance zone. All right, and then we can also see that the level acted as a support here. Now we have this. Let's also look at other levels. So we have this level is also here. Let's look above. We have this level where price is currently dangling, and then we have this level, then we have this level. So if we zoom in now, we can see clearly these levels where price is currently seated. All right, so price had moved from here, went up, consolidated at this level, and here we can see that there was a support zone here. Okay, and that is why you see price not breaking down further. Okay, but now having broke out of the resistance zone, we can see that it continued its bullish movement. Then it got stopped at this resistance zone. All right, and price got pushed back. This is the daily time frame now. Price got pushed back down to this level, and you can see how price stopped at this level, went up a bit, and finally the support zone could not hold it any longer, and we can now see the clear breakout of this support zone. This support zone here that has previously held price from breaking down further has now finally allowed price has now finally been broken through. So you can see price breaking through. So this is like a breakout candle from this support zone, and when we see the candles that followed after the breakout candle, we can see that it's a fully bodied bearish candle. Okay, a fully bodied bearish candle. Now this is a clear indication of what? Of a continuous fall in price. This right here is a clear indication of a continuous fall in price, because when you look closely, you will see that now price is at this support zone, and the likelihood that it will break through this support zone is high. Why? Because the sell momentum is heavier. Okay, is heavier because now it's heavier because we can see it in the kind of candlestick that was created here. Look at the candlestick, a full bodied candlestick, and look at the current candle that is currently being formed. You can see the sell pressure from the top. You can see that price tried going up but was pushed back, and this is where currently price is. Now in the long run, I'm very bearish on EURUSD because I see price falling down further. I see price falling down further here. Okay, as I see price falling down further here. All right, and the likelihood of price going up is very slim at this pace with this consistent fall, right? This is just like the first leg of the bearish movement. The second one will touch down to this level. Okay, and I am very bearish. have a bearish outlook on Euro USD. So if I'm gonna look at where to put my stop loss, I'll put my stop loss here. Let me get this. I'll put my stop loss here. My stop loss will be here, and this level would be my take profit level. Okay. What is the highest time frame used to map out the support and resistance zone? So Akinwumi is asking which time zone or which time frame did we use in mapping out the support and resistance level. This is the daily time frame. You can see it here, daily time frame. So we are using the daily time frame to map out the support and resistance level. And you might want to ask, why the daily time frame? Because the higher the time frame, the more significant the level. The higher the time frame, the more significant Wait, I'm trying to see if I can. Okay, let me just take this off. Okay, let me take it off. So I don't know. I'm trying to edit it, but it's not working. So the higher the time frame, the more significant the level. If you get what I'm saying, drop a comment. I need somebody to drop what I just said. The higher the time frame, the more significant the level. I'm waiting. Drop it in the chat box. The higher the time frame, the more significant the level. Yeah, so Akin Ajayi, drop what I just said. Drop the quote. The higher the time frame, the more significant the level. The higher the time frame, the more significant the level. So let's go down to the 4 hours time frame. Now you can see what is interesting here on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, that on the 4-hour time frame, okay, you can see how price consolidated here went down further. All right, thank you very much, Christiana. Thank you very much, Ajayi. I can see your feedback. The higher the time frame, the more significant the level. Absolutely. So when you look at this, okay, can you hear me? Okay, good. So when you look at this, all right, you will discover that price has been rallying at this level. Okay, now this is giving us an indication that after this rally there will be a continuous fall in price. After this rally there will be a continuous fall in price. Okay, now, and the decision we want to make is asking ourselves, what do we see next? Because we have seen what has happened. Our possibility of making the right decision here is having to predict and forecast what would happen, which is saying what would most likely happen. And that is a very important question that we need to ask ourselves. So now So now, I believe you can hear me. So now, we can see clearly here that price is giving an indication that it's going to drop at this support level, because we have seen consistent rally at this support level. All right, so my outlook on the EURUSD is to short the EURUSD, okay, which I'm going to do now. So let's take this trade as I short the EURUSD. So I want to increase my lot size, and then I short the EURUSD. So at this point now, I've placed a sell at this level because I believe that price will drop, would continue to fall. All right, good. So I have a bearish outlook on the EURUSD, and don't forget my target level is 1.12052. That's my target level, 1.12052. Okay, now this is my target level for profit. So let's set our profit, our take profit, and our stop loss order. So now here I want to set my take profit level. It's easier when you are using the Octa trader. It's easier, you just come and drag the TP to the TP. So this is the level I want to set for my TP. Okay, and then I will now come here and say I also want to set for stop loss. Don't forget, I already said this is the level I want to set my stop loss. If it gets to 1.15002, I want to be taken out of the market. Okay, and then I click on confirm changes, and it says changes applied. So now on my trade, I now have a take profit and a stop loss has been set. So with this, as a trader, I am good to go. One, I've taken a decision, a rational decision, because after careful consideration, okay, from the daily time frame to the 4 hours time frame, I saw that it is clear to me that the EURUSD market is on a bearish momentum. Okay, and I've positioned myself at that point, okay, taking a sell position. Having taken a sell position, is important that as traders you consider risk management. You bring risk management into perspective, and that is why I decided to now go further to set my what stop loss and my take profit level. My take profit level is at 1.12040, all right, and my stop loss level is at 1.15002. Okay, Ajayi is asking, entry point is below the support level. Yes, okay, entry point is below the support level because if you look at it, let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. You can see it's clear that the continuous sell-off is building up, and if you look very closely, if you see it now, you definitely see that what price has been has gone below the support zone. That is clear that there will be a continuous drop in price. Can you see? You can see that there's a continuous drop in price that we are currently experiencing. You can see that? Good. So if we go down to the 30-minute time frame, you can clearly see also the sell position that we are currently in, that we foresee that price will drop and drop further down to this level. All right, further down to this level. Okay, and that is our outlook on EURUSD. So if you have any currency you want me to analyze, drop it in the chat box, let me know. If you have any currency you want me to analyze, drop it in the chat box and let me know. Okay, Ajayi, Christiana, you've been very active. Let me know what currency do you want me to analyze, and then we jump right at it. What currency do you want me to analyze? What currency do you want me to analyze? the entry figure is the current market price. Okay, you can enter at the current market price if you want to enter at the current market price, and you can enter at a predetermined price if you believe that market would hit that level and continue to go down. Okay, so it's a choice you have to make. Either you want to enter at the current market price, or you want to wait for another price level. So but what I've done with regards to this educational content, all right, is that I've entered at the immediate market price. Okay, so Christiana has been very, very active. So she said we should look at EURUSD, EURJPY. Okay, EURJPY. So let's look out for EURJPY. EURJPY. Okay, EURJPY. So we'll do a quick look into EURJPY. I'll also do a quick look into GBPJPY. I see someone also wants us to look. Okay, yeah. So let's just look into GBPJPY and EURJPY. So first thing first, we go to the monthly time frame, daily time frame. So from the daily time frame, of course, let's map our levels of support and resistance that we know that is evidence to us. Levels of support and resistance. Okay, so now we can see here now that clearly price was already on a down momentum, and we can see the bullish movement coming in, pushing price upwards again. All right, so let's go down to the 4 hours time frame. But before we go to the 4 hours time frame, observe that price at this level, price break below the this support zone. All right, and now price has broken back through the resistance zone. Okay, now we need to be clear if this movement is a temporary pump or a long-term price movement. Okay, now looking at this level, it's very clear that there is still sell momentums in the market, in the EURJPY market. All right, now if we go down to the 4 hours time frame, now from all clear indication, you see that at this level too there is also a resistance zone at this level. Now it's from all clear indication, it's definitely looking like price would take a U-turn. It's looking like price will take a U-turn, all right, and price will take a U-turn and either get a take profit level here, first take profit level, and then this will now be the second take profit level. So if we enter the market at this level, our take profit level would be this level, which is 168.2 or 166.3, and would take a sell position. However, I would not recommend that we jump into the market by buying at the immediate market price. What are we going to do? What will be my recommendation if we are not buying at the immediate market price? My recommendation would be that we would set a sell order at 170.9. When we set a sell order, so when price gets to our sell order, it gets triggered. Okay, and if price does not get to our sell order, it doesn't get triggered, and we don't lose money and we also don't make money. So we are just neutral, which is the best place to be than going into forcefully going into a trade, forcefully selling off, and the market turns against us. So for EURJPY, I'm going to set a sell order. And how am I going to set a sell order? I'm going to come here. If you are using our Octa trader platform, you come to this icon called new order. So when you set new order, what level are we setting a new order? We're setting that 170.9. Okay, 170.9. So pending order. I'll go to pending order. I'm using the sell stop. I'm using the sell stop. So we say I want to sell at 170.9. Okay, that's the level I want to sell. So, and what level do I want to set my take profit? So I want to set my take profit here. All right, and then I want to set my stop loss here. Okay, good. So, and then I would click on place order. So now you can see the pending order has been placed. If we go down now, if you come here, you see that there's a pending order. There's a target level, there's a take profit level. There should be a stop loss level as well. So let me see. There's a stop loss level. So our stop loss level will be, where's my stop loss? Okay, yes, would be here. So I'll set changes. Okay. So, all right. If you are following, let me know in the chat box. Okay. If you are following, let me know in the chat box. If you are following, let me know in the chat box. So we are done with EURJPY. So let's go to the GBPJPY. You can also take videos. You can also take videos. Okay. So for this GBPJPY, you can see I've done a prior analysis on it. All right. So we'll just follow that order. Now we see that price is even currently seated at a resistance zone. Can you see? Price is seated at a resistance zone, and because of that, it has been resisted. Because price has been consolidating at this level, came down, broke up to the upside, all right, and currently bleeding at 4 hours time frame. So let's start from the daily time frame. Good. It's already clear to us. It should be clear to us now that and it's clear that the price is supposed to drop from here. Okay, I'm suspecting that this spike here is either a news that quickly changed the direction of the market, but it is clear that this level here is a sell zone, is a supply zone. So a zone where sellers are willing to sell. So selling at this point is a money spot. All right. So now there are two things as a trader that you can do at this level. Let's go down to the 4 hours time frame, then we look into that level that we're talking about. So one, definitely there is a potential sell-off coming in on this market. All right. You can either sell at the current market price and ride the market down, or let me say you can either sell from here where this is the current market price and ride the price down, or you sell from the next support zone. So you can just either sell at the current market price or set a sell stop. Okay, so when you set a sell stop, then when the market comes there, your sell stop is triggered and your sell is activated. All right, good. So now let's go down to the 1 hour time. Good. So now looking at what we have on our 1 hour time frame, we can see that GBPJPY had a good ride on the buy trend. All right. However, it had quit. It is losing the buy momentum after touching the resistance level here. The resistance level at 199.4, 0.479. Okay, and then we can see the sell-off already coming in. Now there are two things already. Like I said, you can decide to sell at the current market price here, or you can decide to set a pending order, which is a sell stop, to sell here. But from my own out, I am indifferent in my decision. So I would neither be buying or selling, nor setting a sell stop or a buy stop. I would wait for the market to play out itself. What would I wait for? I would wait for a breakout below this level. Okay, I'll wait for a breakout below 198.3, and I also wait for a breakout upwards below 199.4. So currently I'm indifferent on the direction of the market and where to follow. Okay, and one of the best strategy also is patience. So if you want to apply patience as a strategy and you are unsure the market direction, you might just have to wait. Okay, you might just have to wait. Yes, and if you can't wait, the pending order is a sure way to also hedge against any possible risk. Awesome. So, and that would be all for our live session. I believe you got value, and I would love to share with you real quick something you need to take cognizance of in your trading journey. Number one, and that is risk management. Okay, risk management is one of those things you need to take into cognizance in your trading journey. So number one step, if you are a total newbie, like you are totally new to the market, it is important that you open a demo account and you start practicing with virtual money to better understand the market and improve your strategy without risking real capital. All right. 2, you use a stop loss order. It's a risk to reward ratio. Trade with a risk to reward ratio. Trade with a risk to reward ratio. Thank you very much. Caldin says thanks for the information. Thank you very much. 4, risk only a small percentage per trade. So you need to watch and limit your risk to 1 to 2% of your trading account per trade to prevent significant loss. 5, you need to diversify your trade. Avoid putting all your eggs in one basket. Avoid putting all your capital in a single trade. Okay? Also, over leveraging. Don't use too much leverage. 500:1, 1000:1, they are too much. You can use 100:1, 50:1. However, if you want to use 500:1, you also need to know what you are doing. 7, stick with your trading plan, which means you need to have a trading plan at first. All right? 8, keep up with market news. Stay informed about the economic events and news that can impact the Forex market. 9. Avoid over trading. Don't trade too frequently. Focus on high quality setup and be patient. Focus on high quality setup and be patient. 10. Review and adjust your strategy regularly. So it's important that you review your strategy, you also adjust your strategy regularly. And one important thing is this: we have the Octa trading app is live on Google Play Store and also the Apple Store. Now, Octa offers a wide range of trading instruments with very low spread, fast execution, zero commission, and it also has various educational resources, 24/7 customer support, and a strong commitment to funds and security. This is important that you as a trader, you leverage the opportunities that Octa has presented to you and take advantage of it. Now, one other important thing you need to take advantage of is the promo code. If you want to double your deposit, so you want to deposit $1,000 and you want to be able to trade with $2,000, this promo is for you. You need to take advantage of the promo code in just 5 steps. 1. Open the Octa trading app or visit our official website. 2. Go to your profile, find your promo code your promo code section in the menu, enter the promo code and press activate. Lastly, make a deposit and enjoy your bonus. The promo code is Tunmise 100, TUNMISE. You don't want to miss out from this. All right, good. And lastly, we value your feedback. Okay, we value your feedback and we want to know how best to serve you in our future webinars. So please take a moment, fill out our survey. Your feedback is essential for us to improve, for us to improve future webinars. Now, the survey will just take 1 minute. We want to know how best we can improve our webinars and how best we can serve you better. You can scan the QR code on the screen and fill the survey. Also, do not forget that Octa offers various trading sessions and opportunities across all our webinars and sessions right here on YouTube. So you want to take advantage of that. Tap on the subscribe button and smash the notification bell so that you can be the first person to be notified whenever we are having our sessions. All right, thank you for joining and see you in our next session.